Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Indie Zone podcast. My name is Kathy. In episode 623, which was the last episode in this continuing podcast series, we notified you that according to page 91 of the case summary page, that there were 3 documents filed between May 1st and May 2nd, 2025. One was a notice of penalty phase lay witnesses and request for victim impact statements. While it did not appear on the docket May 2nd, which was Friday, hopefully it will be published tomorrow, May 5th, or shortly thereafter. Unfortunately, this document does not tell us whether it is a state of Idaho filing or if it is a defense filing. And we had noted in episode 623 that it appeared to be peculiar for either of the parties to be asking for something which may never even come into play in this case. If there is a verdict returned of not guilty, once the case in chief is over and the jury deliberates, then there will not be any victim impact statements. They only come into play if there is a conviction. The other issue is twofold. Number one, this is extremely premature in our opinion because the case in chief, which is a condition precedent to the penalty phase, doesn't start until August 11th. Number two, it appears to almost fly in the face of the presumption of innocence that our legal system cloaks Mr. Kohberger with until or unless the jury returns a guilty verdict or he pleads guilty to these charges, neither of which has happened. Now, the next bit of information that I want to share with you is that, unfortunately, it appears we may not get much in the way of an explanation why victim impact statements are being asked for on May 2nd, 2025, based on the fact that the first part of this filing, the filing of the penalty phase lay witness lists, was to be filed under seal by May 5th, 2025. We know that by looking at the October 9th, 2024 pretrial and trial order that was entered by Judge Hippler to set deadlines for such things as witness lists, lay witness, expert witness lists. And if you look at the section entitled D, Trial Materials, that is the last page of this order, it states that the penalty phase lay witness lists shall be filed under seal by May 5th, 2025. So if the request for victim impact statements were filed together with the witness lists for the penalty phase lay witnesses, it stands to reason that the entire document is under seal. There's nothing here, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, in this order at all, including in the section that directs the parties to file penalty phase lay witness list by May 5th under seal, that has anything to do or discusses victim impact statements at all. In fact, if you look at page 1 of this order, the court explains that the jury trial shall commence on August 11th, 2025 and run through November 7th, 2025, inclusive of the penalty phase if necessary. And those words, if necessary, remind us that, again, if there is a return of not guilty following the guilt phase, or the case in chief is another way to call it, there will not be any penalty phase. Again, it states here, penalty phase if necessary, page 1 of the October 9th, 2024 order. We will continue to monitor the docket for when this document is published, and when it is, we will provide you with a further update of the same. This is Kathy. Thanks for joining us here today.